Okay guys, I'm going to walk you through a few things that have changed since the last video. One thing is this area down in here. I had to do quite a bit of work in this because one side is different from the other, and I wanted them to match for one basic reason, since you can't see both sides at the same time unless you're sitting on it. And I wanted them to look the same when you're sitting on it. So it had to be symmetrical that way, so I had to do quite a bit of build up there. We can't do a cutout down in here like the other side is hollow and cut out because there's an ugly reservoir tank that's up underneath there. Work on the front. We're getting the lines straightened out there. One thing I was mentioning to you, Adam, was that this line is right when you look at it this way, but when you really get straight on, you see that that headlight is sticking up through there. So this whole windshield area is going to have to be rounded, and I can't, like I said before, I can't move that headlight because it's keyed into the back side of the instrument cluster. So that adds a bucket of worms to it. Plus I've got some other issues as far as how to manufacture this and how to build the mold. Here you can see where I've just started doing the setup here. I'll show you more on that in a little bit. I'll walk around back here. You can see on this side the scoop is in on that side, and the scoop is already in on the other side. Let's see what else. The fender I'll get started on next. I'm not too worried about that. That's going to go pretty straightforward. Here you can see the scoop on the other side. Once again, I'll give you a little peek of the overall on it. And then I've also started in on doing the inner panels for the dash surround. We've changed the location of the cut on there, so this all has to be filled in. You can come around here to the other side and you can see where I've gotten a little bit farther on that. On here, let me back up a little. You can see a little better, but it's going to fit. It's going to fit nicely. It's going to have one bolt that'll go into the top of this to hold it in place. But I needed to get these installed so I could know where I can cut this off. Plus this area also is going to have to be molded in a little bit to where that cutoff line will match. Over here you can see the line where this is basically where I'm going to cut it off in there. Everything seems to be working okay on that. Other than that, there's not a whole lot else to show you that's really new. Basically what I've been doing this last week is just been finishing up some of the stuff that's already been started all in this area and getting all that straightened out. One other thing that I don't know if you're going to be able to see in this video is down here in this area. I've changed that to where it's going to be a one part instead of being a separate piece that gets added in. It'll make it a lot cleaner and a lot simpler, and it'll also all be molded in to where there's no parting line on it.